We all think we know cars. From advice passed down by relatives to flashy movie scenes, countless myths have been accepted as truth. Some sound convincing, others downright absurd, yet many drivers still fall for them. But how many of these so-called facts actually hold up when tested in real life? Number 15. You can check my phone on cruise control myth. Many drivers treat cruise control as if it were a license to relax and zone out, but that belief is dangerous. Cruise control simply keeps your car moving at a steady speed, so you do not have to hold the accelerator. It was designed to reduce fatigue on long drives, not to replace your focus behind the wheel. If the car ahead slams on the brakes or a pedestrian steps out unexpectedly, no system will react for you. In those crucial seconds, looking down at your phone can mean disaster. Cruise control is helpful, but it is not a replacement for attention. Staying alert is the only way to ensure you and everyone around you remain safe. And staying safe also means knowing the truth about mileage. Number 14. Used cars with high mileage are worthless. Many people instantly dismiss a car with a high odometer reading, believing it is a ticking time bomb. The truth is often the opposite. A vehicle that has been driven on long highway journeys tends to suffer less stress than one used only for short city trips. Highway miles usually mean steady speeds, fewer stops, and less strain on the engine and brakes. If the owner kept up with regular maintenance, a high mileage car can be dependable and even save you money compared to a low mileage vehicle that has been neglected. Mileage alone is not the enemy. What matters most is service history, condition, and how the car was treated throughout its life. Still, even a well-kept car can fall victim to fuel myths. Number 13. Premium fuel makes any car run better. Many drivers think filling up with premium fuel will suddenly make their hatchback perform like a powerful SUV. That belief is more marketing than reality. Premium fuel has a higher octane rating, but unless your engine is specifically designed to take advantage of it, you will see no improvement in power or efficiency. In fact, you are simply paying more for fuel your car does not need. The best way to know what works for your vehicle is to check the owner's manual. Following those recommendations saves money and keeps your engine running smoothly. Premium might sound impressive, but for most cars it is just an unnecessary expense without any real advantage. Speaking of wasted expense, idling is another practice many believe saves fuel. Number 12. Letting the car idle saves fuel. There was a time when letting a car idle seemed like the smarter option because older engines with carburetors needed extra fuel to restart. That idea has stuck around, but it no longer applies to modern vehicles. Today's engines are designed with fuel injection systems that use very little fuel when starting up. On the other hand, leaving your car idling burns fuel for no reason while adding unnecessary wear to the engine. If you are waiting for someone or stuck for more than a minute, turning off the engine is the better choice. It saves fuel, reduces emissions, and keeps your engine in healthier condition for the long run. If saving fuel is about breaking old habits, safety myths need the same reality check. Number 11. SUVs are safer than smaller cars. Many people assume driving an SUV automatically makes them safer than those in smaller cars, but that's not the full picture. Yes, according to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, larger and heavier vehicles generally offer better crash protection. But SUVs come with trade-offs that aren't often talked about. Their higher center of gravity makes them more prone to rollovers, especially in sharp turns or collisions. They also take longer to come to a complete stop compared to smaller cars. The good news is that modern SUVs are constantly being updated with advanced safety features that help reduce these risks. These upgrades may ease safety concerns, but fuel myths tell a different story. Number 10. Morning fuel is denser and cheaper. A popular belief is that filling your tank in the morning gives you denser fuel and therefore more value for your money. While this may sound scientific, it does not hold true in practice. Fuel does expand and contract with temperature, but gas stations store it in large underground tanks where the temperature remains fairly stable. This setup prevents noticeable changes in density throughout the day. At most, the difference is so small that you would never see it on your fuel gauge or in your wallet. Whether you fill up at dawn or in the heat of the afternoon, the amount and quality of fuel you get will remain the same. While fuel myths persist, tires have their own share of confusion. Number 9. A punctured tire must be replaced. Many drivers assume that the moment a tire rolls over a nail or screw, it must be replaced immediately. In reality, that is not always true. If the object is small and remains lodged in the rubber, it often seals the hole tightly enough that air pressure is not lost. With tubeless tires especially, you might not even notice the puncture until closer inspection. The key is to have the tire checked by a professional who can safely remove the object and repair the puncture. Only in cases where the damage is too large or in an unsafe spot on the tire will a full replacement be necessary. And when it comes to safety, tire myths connect to bigger car myths. Number 8. Larger cars are always safer. It is easy to believe that a bigger car automatically means better protection for passengers, but that is not always true. Safety depends more on design, build quality, and modern safety technology than on sheer size. A large vehicle made with weak materials or outdated engineering can perform poorly in a crash. On the other hand, many smaller cars today come equipped with advanced safety systems such as multiple airbags, crumple zones, and electronic stability control. These features often protect passengers just as well, if not better, than bulkier vehicles. Size may look reassuring, but real safety lies in the quality of construction and the presence of modern protective features. Perception matters, and horsepower is another concept often misunderstood. Number 7. Horsepower refers to horse speed. The term horsepower often confuses people, leading some to imagine it as the speed or strength of an actual horse. In reality, it is a measurement of how much work an engine can perform. Horsepower is calculated using torque and the engine's revolutions per minute, measured with a device called a dynamometer. More horsepower usually translates into greater speed potential, while torque reflects the pulling strength of the engine. The phrase may sound old-fashioned, but it is simply a unit engineers use to express engine output. So when you hear a car has 300 horsepower, it does not mean 300 horses are hidden under the hood, only that the engine is capable and powerful. Power aside, many owners still fall for myths about maintenance. Number 6. Maintenance must be done at dealers. Many owners think they must always return to the manufacturer's service center for regular maintenance, but that is not the case. Dealerships may attract customers with free service packages or discounts, yet once those offers end, you are free to choose where your car is serviced. Independent workshops can provide the same quality of work, often at a lower price. What matters most is keeping a proper record of all maintenance. Receipts and service history are valuable if you decide to sell the car later. Just make sure any work you get done does not conflict with the terms of your warranty. Good maintenance is about consistency, not the logo on the garage wall. Tire care is also clouded with myths, especially about nitrogen. Number 5. Nitrogen is only for racing cars. Nitrogen is often associated with racing cars and heavy-duty vehicles, but regular passenger cars can benefit from it as well. Unlike regular air, nitrogen molecules are larger and less likely to seep through the tire walls. This means tire pressure remains more stable for a longer time. With consistent pressure, you enjoy better fuel efficiency, steadier handling, and fewer trips to the air pump. While nitrogen is not a magic solution and regular air will still do the job, using nitrogen can make tire care more convenient. It reduces pressure fluctuations and gives your tires a longer, more reliable performance. So it is not only for racetracks. Daily drivers can take advantage too. And daily drivers also hear myths about transmissions, especially automatics. Number 4. Automatic cars waste more fuel. For years, drivers believed automatic cars consumed more fuel than manuals, but modern engineering has changed that story. Today's automatic transmissions often come with more forward gears than manual versions, allowing engines to operate at lower speeds without losing power. This results in smoother performance and balanced fuel consumption. Features like continuously variable transmissions and dual-clutch systems have further improved efficiency, sometimes even giving automatics an advantage in real-world driving. While older models may have been less economical, the gap has now closed. With the technology available today, choosing an automatic does not mean sacrificing mileage. Comfort, convenience, and fuel efficiency can all go hand in hand. Convenience aside, even paint color has its myths, particularly red cars. Number 3. Red cars get more tickets. One of the most persistent myths is that red cars are magnets for speeding tickets. The truth is, the color of your vehicle has nothing to do with it. Police pull over drivers for their behavior, not the paint job. If there is any link, it may come from the fact that performance cars often come in brighter colors, which might tempt their owners to drive faster. In the end, it is not red, blue, or black that determines whether you get stopped, but how you handle the car. As Jeremy Clarkson once put it, it doesn't matter what you drive, but how you drive it. Movies disagree, though, often showing cars exploding from a single bullet. Number 2. Bullets make gas tanks explode. Movies love to show a car chase ending in a fiery explosion after a single bullet pierces the gas tank. While it makes for dramatic action, it simply does not happen in real life. Shows like Mythbusters have tested this idea, and the results proved the scene is pure fiction. A bullet will usually pass straight through a fuel tank without causing an explosion. Gasoline needs a precise mix of vapors and oxygen along with a spark to ignite, and a bullet alone does not provide that. Unless you are living in a spy thriller, there is no need to worry about your car blowing up from a single shot. Explosions may be fantasy, but fire myths still surround electric cars. Number 1. Electric cars catch fire. More easily, one of the rumors that spread alongside the rise of electric vehicles is that they are more likely to burst into flames than gasoline cars. The truth is, every vehicle, whether powered by gas or electricity, can catch fire under the right circumstances. Gasoline is highly flammable, while electric cars use lithium-ion batteries that can also ignite if severely damaged. However, studies show that the risk of fire is no higher in electric cars than in traditional ones, and in some cases, it is even lower. Safety standards and engineering advancements have made modern EVs just as safe as their gas-powered counterparts. Fire should never be the deciding factor when choosing an electric car. Car myths sound believable until you take a closer look, and then the truth tells a different story. From fuel tricks to safety claims, it pays to know fact from fiction. Which of these myths surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.